Ancient Babylon, knowing a name was a powerful thing. And if you were sick, naming the illness was the first step to being cured. It sounds kind of mystical, but think about it. You're burning with fever and you can't sleep and your skin itches. And then the doctor comes in and says, yes, this is the hand of Gula. You have the fire fever. Suddenly, what you're experiencing is no longer chaos in your mind. It's a pattern, it's a name, and that alone brings relief. Even today, this is one of the most important things doctors do. You have Lyme disease. You have anemia. That doesn't change anything in your body, but as soon as you have a diagnosis, your brain eases up because the unknown has shape now. For the Babylonians, naming was creation. In fact, the Akkadian phrase for the word that we would say everything, it was literally, they would say everything that has a name. Because if it didn't have a name, it doesn't exist. Their gods created the universe not by forging stars, but by naming them. When the god Marduk won his great cosmic war, he's rewarded with 50 names. Power and naming were one and the same. And in the great Babylonian medical text, the Sakiku, Esagil aptly turns this philosophy into science. Every entry in the great Babylonian medical text follows a pattern. You observe some symptoms, then you give it a name, and then you guess what the outcome might be. There are no vague symptoms. You say what it is, and you give it form. It sounds like if the patient's skin is yellow and his eyes are dark, that's the hand of the god Sin, and he will die in 3 days. Which, that's not the prognosis you really want, but it sure sounds precise. And that precision and clarity was a huge part of the medicine. It's not by itself a cure, but it lets the doctor act, it tells the family what to expect, it gives the priest a ritual to perform. And so when the Babylonians compiled all their diagnoses, they're not just making lists, they are naming reality into order. And for the Babylonians, that was how healing would begin. To learn more about the ancient Babylonians and their Mesopotamian cousins, check out the Oldest Stories podcast.